Hello, let's do a bunch of daily word games. And today's bonus game will be Geoguessr. So I'm going to do community world map and probably more like country streak style than trying to like get closer than country, but we'll see what I decide to do. I don't know exactly how many rounds I'll do. It'll depend on how long it takes, but it'll probably be 1 or 2 rounds. I do Geoguessr on stream, and a lot of you don't get to see it because I do it at the end of the stream and it's pretty late for people. So I thought I'd just do a couple rounds of Geoguessr on my own without help to see how well I do. May not do that well, but I feel like I've improved a lot since the last time I did a Geoguessr video, if I ever did one. So anyway, that should be fun. It's what I want to do today, so that's what we're going to do. So let's start with world for Geoguessr. All right. What has an L and ends with D? Sounds like a riddle. I want to put the L second. Bland. No, L is not second. All right. How about livid? Okay. So L is third. We found it. Ooh, is this going to be a V-E-R word? Like fever? Let's see how many letters we can get with this left word. I mean, what could possibly be left? I-L something D. Like filed or something? Piled? Tiled? Let's go with tiled. I want that T. All right, so we got like 2 traps going on here. I'm probably going to have to do a filler. So what do we have? We have piled, filed. I don't think mild is a word. Is that it? Piled, filed. That's all I can think of. And then what do we have on the left? It's V-E-R. If I guess filed, that might tell me if it's fever or not. Or if I guess fever, that'll tell me if it's filed. What if I just guess fever? Okay. Well, now I'm down to 2 guesses. But at least I know it's piled, right? Yeah. Now, what is this? It's not lever. It's not fever. It could be sever. That's probably the most common word that I'd find. So let's just do that. Okay. I don't know how lucky I got there, but I did succeed. So there we go. Let's do the Quordle. So we're going to start with piled and sever, which is interesting. Okay. I'm thinking SLE or SL something something E is probably better. Like for the bottom left word. For slate. Slate is a great word. It's not slate. It is ST something LE. Style? Stole? 2 options, so let's not guess one of those yet. What about the top? We got S something ALD. Scald. EA some. Okay, TEASE is given. The top word I have no idea. So let's guess a word with an O or a Y in it, or maybe even both. I can't do talon because there's no L. Can't do tacky. TA. I can't do today. There's no D. Why do I want to do Tonga? Did it accept it? Yeah, Tonga would work. It gets me the O that I need for stole or style. All right, so this is style. Okay, so those are out of the way. There is a Y. I figured there probably was. So it's TA something something Y almost certainly. It's not tangy. I could have done tangy. That would have been better than Tonga. Tabby, like the cat. Tabby cat. What else? Taffy. All right, so we got tabby, we got taffy. I don't know what else. I can't think of anything else, but I'd like to do a filler anyway. What uses B and F and uses some good letters here? Buffy? Sure, why not? Let's just do Buffy. All right, so it is probably tabby. Yes, okay. Cool. Quordle's done. So now we're going to do some Geoguessr. Should be fun. So I'm on Community World. Now I can see a little bit more to the left and right than you see here, but I'll try to make sure to center anything I'm looking at. It's only a tiny bit anyway. So I'm going to actually make challenge links for these so that if you want, you can try you can try these before I go through them. I'm going to do no time limit, move, pan, zoom. Like I'm not stingy there. So yeah, I'll make sure to copy these links here into a notepad so that I have them. So game 1. All right, and let's get started. Cool. All right, I'm not used to seeing this much left and right because I usually play on stream when I have a smaller window, but I actually have full view now. All right. 12:01 a.m. to 7 a.m. except by permit. No parking. This could be US or Canada for sure. We are driving right. We got small plates. These are like the American style US Canada plates. So we really just have to answer the question of whether we're US or Canada. Usually it would be cool if I could see it just from here. This feels like US to me, by the way, vibe-wise, but I'm not gonna. It could easily be Canada. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for something like a speed limit sign or anything that mentions distance or anything with, there are spelling differences between US and Canada as well. US and Canada both use this style of school bus. Laura Road. Yield oncoming traffic. I'm not seeing anything that immediately calls out US Canada on that. Okay, we've got English and French, so we actually are in Canada here. I'm going to guess around the Toronto area. And we'll see what happens, because most of the stuff was in English, so I don't think we're over in French-speaking Canada. So yeah, let's just go around the Toronto area. Nice, actually, I was pretty close. In fact, if I just clicked on Toronto, that would have been perfect. But, that's pretty close. All right, let's go on to the next one. A good thing I didn't go with my instinct of US. We are driving on the right side. Lafayette city limit. This feels like US again. Are we just going to get US? I almost never get US. That's pretty funny. All right, let's move forward here. Okay, yeah, that's a speed limit 35. That is US. Lafayette, I don't know why. That sounds like something that would be... Why did I zoom in on it? That sounds like something that would be in Louisiana, like near... Oh, wait, I found it. All right. Well, we're at the city limit of Lafayette. We're entering from the north, so I don't know. Let's click around here. Oh my gosh. Apparently there's another Lafayette, and it is in Atlanta. Not Atlanta. It's in Georgia. Well, shows what I know. That's pretty funny. Okay. We are not in the US this time. Can't read the shirts. This feels like, let's see, where's the sun? I can't find the sun yet. Okay, well, the shadow's coming kind of this way. So if we look this way, that's probably where the sun is. And I have the compass up here. I know a lot of people like the little rotating compass, but I have it up here. Sun is north. So we are probably in South America, given the architecture and where the sun is. We also have small plates. Let's see, what's this say? Mitsubishi, not helpful. I don't know which South American country I'm leaning towards at the moment. Whoa. Turned around. Wait, I want to read that sign back there. Oops. I'm not going to be able to get a good view of it. Super faded. Can't really tell. There's a phone number on there, but I'm not good at phone numbers. I'm not that good. I'm sure there's all sorts of evidence. Oh, the yellow plate. I don't know how to get back there, but there was a yellow plate on that motorcycle, which makes me think we're in Colombia. This is definitely Spanish, not Portuguese, so we're not in Brazil. Colombia would make sense. So Colombia, another thing that they have, if you suspect Colombia, other than the yellow plates, which I'm seeing everywhere, which I probably just based on that I could go Colombia. But if we can find an official traffic sign, they have what's called the Colombian cross on the back. Ooh, we've got a bunch of flags here, but I don't recognize them. Oh, what's this say up here? This National Police Station Macaravita. So I could look for that, but I probably won't. Macaravita. But if we can find a traffic sign, like a stop sign or something along those lines, then on the back there's this cross support beam that most other countries don't use in Colombia. And that's why it's called the Colombian cross. It's kind of a fun name for it. I'm not finding any official traffic stuff. These roads are too small to get traffic signals. Okay, this might give it away though. People always make fun of me on stream for like looking at a sign like this and somehow missing that it says the country name on it. Yeah, Macaravita is definitely the town or city that we're in. They get fiber optic here? I don't even get fiber optic where I live. Well, if the country name is mentioned here, I haven't seen it. It's a municipality. Let's just see if it's mentioned in Colombia at all, Macaravita. It's none of like the big bold ones. I didn't expect it to be though. All right. Well, I still think finding a Colombian cross would be ideal. Nope, we get stuck. Okay, I'm gonna flag and go somewhere else. Let's go this way. No, I went this way last time. Let's go this way. Looks like I'm not gonna find anything else. I'm just gonna click somewhere in Colombia and hope for the best. Okay. So would I have found Macaravita? Not without zooming quite a lot, but it is there. It shows up at this zoom level, and it's a tiny text. So yeah, no way was I gonna find that in time. Let's move on. All right, so we're in Southeast Asia somewhere. Okay, Angkor is Cambodia. Almost certainly. So let's just make sure we're driving on the right side of the road before I clock in. Okay, so the sign's on the right. We're driving on the right side. So yeah, let's go Cambodia. Nice. Alrighty, we're winter coverage. Winter actually does narrow it down, especially if we're in Europe. But I don't think we're in Europe. No, we've got non-European plates here for sure. So maybe winter doesn't help me. I want this to be Spanish. Okay, I need something more. The black car makes me think Argentina, by the way. Are we Northern Sun? if this is the sun, it's to the northwest, so yes. And if you're not sure what I mean by northern sun, generally, if you're in the northern hemisphere, so you're above the equator, especially significantly above the equator, then you're going to see the sun go across the sky to your south. So it's going to rise in the east, go along the southern sky, and set in the west. But if you're below the equator significantly, then you're going to see the opposite. You're going to see the sun rise in the east and go along the northern sky. I guess I'm drawing it backwards, but you're going to go along the northern sky and then set in the west. So if the sun is to the north, then we're probably in the southern hemisphere. So it's kind of like opposite. And then black car is usually Argentina, but it could be other countries if we're in South America. Santa Fe literally could be any South American country. What's this say? Okay, I'm seeing a couple things. Is that a flag? I can't tell. Oh, that's the Argentina flag for sure. Stands out. So we're in Argentina. We have the Argentina flag, but I also want to point out this license plate. You don't always see it with the Argentina plates, but it kind of looks like there's a black dot in the middle of it. It's like a white plate, small white plate with a black dot in the middle. That also tells you we're in Argentina. So yeah, definitely Argentina. I don't know if we're going to find San Gregorio. Why did I zoom in on Africa? San Gregorio. I'm just going to do a really quick scan, but it's probably not like major enough to... I mean, it is a city. If it's one of the provinces, then that would be helpful, but... All right, I saw Santa Fe mentioned, so I'm just going to click in this. I'm going to click near Santa Fe. We are still in Argentina. Yeah, so let's give that a try. You know, that's not bad for Argentina. Yeah, I found it. It's another tiny text one that I have to scan forever for. So there we go. Okay, so we did one round. We're 17 minutes into the video. I think we can do one more round. I'll give you guys another link. So let's go back to Community World here. Nice. My score was 2787. That's not terrible. So let's generate one more link here. Game 2. You can follow along or play it first before I play. Oof, deserty. Okay, so we've got a truck. We've got a black and white pole. Ooh, and Arabic on that stop sign. I'm almost positive. Yeah, there's Arabic on the stop sign. Very deserty. I don't recognize this vehicle is the problem. More Arabic. Oof. So I'm between a couple countries. UAE, Jordan, and it could also be like West Bank, Israel. I don't recognize this vehicle, which is a problem. That means it's probably not like a common location that I'm familiar with. Is there any English? Hebrew would also be extremely helpful, but Hebrew would only be in Israel, of course, but that would give it away. I am leaning towards Jordan here. I suppose, I don't know why, it just doesn't feel like UAE to me, but it's extraordinarily flat. Very deserty. I don't know if that means much to me, but it might mean something to you. Yeah, I'm going to go Jordan, but I'm going to click near Israel so that at least the score won't be terrible if it is Israel. So deserty areas would be, well, if it's West Bank, I should click up here. So I'm going to click on the Jordan side, but I'm going to click near the West Bank. We'll see what happens. It was UAE. Aww. No, it was an island of... Oh, that's why I didn't recognize it. I think that's still UAE. Yeah, it's still UAE, but yeah, I've never had this island ever. That's got to be super rare. Wow, okay, I don't feel too bad about that then. But, okay. I hedged, but not well enough, apparently. At least I mentioned it could have been UAE. So I have that going for me. Wow, where are we? If I couldn't move, I would have 0 clues. Literally 0 clues. Where's the sun? It's a northern sun. Ooh, wait, I have this clue. Small plate northern sun. We might be in Australia. Eastern Ocean? But we are allowed to move, so let's find more. Black car is interesting. Let's find language. And what side of the road are we driving on? It's actually unclear to me what side of the road we're driving on at the moment. Okay, we've got Panama as a street name. Huh. I could be way off with Australia here. This could like be Argentina with the black car. Doesn't seem like it would be Argentina plates, but I'm not... Wait, is the sun south now? No, the sun is still northish. What's this bus say? Okay, so we are in South America. This says Uruguay, but buses can move. They are probably from Uruguay, or they go to Uruguay, or we're in Uruguay. But that tells me Argentina is pretty likely, but we could be in Uruguay. But they could be visiting from Uruguay into Argentina very easily. We had water to the east, so if we're in Uruguay, we're probably here, although it could have been this lake, right? But I'm thinking Buenos Aires now. I think Buenos Aires makes sense, given all those clues. I say that with confidence, but I'm extremely not confident. We have more water to the northeast, and there's like more land across that. I mean, we could be over here where I clicked. All right, let's go with my instinct. It's probably wrong. We're probably just in Uruguay. We are just in Uruguay. Yeah, at this body of water. Okay. Darn it. I thought I outsmarted the bus, but... Blue and yellow flag. This is Cyrillic. Or is it Greek? I don't think it's Greek. I think it's Cyrillic. Cyrillic writing is used by, like, the Russian language and similar ones. Red car. So with red car and Cyrillic, I think that Ukraine is a very safe guess. So I'm just going to click on Ukraine. I wouldn't be able to region guess Ukraine, but at least I got it correct. It is Ukraine. Okay. Sun is... Ooh. Sun is south, it looks like. Yeah. The shadow's that way. So we have a southern sun. Ooh, we've got these, like, interesting bollards on the side of the road here. I think that's France. I think France has bollards that looks like that. I don't know if we're going to find much else. Let's look at the plate of this car that's running away from us. We are driving on the right side of the road, because this car's on the right side of the road there. We got a little antenna action going here. Okay, what's this say? Okay, D roads are tiny, tiny roads in France. We're not going to find D21. Here, let me show you. All the big roads are A roads or E roads. You have to zoom in and you get all these D roads, and there's just so many of them. And I have not found a rhyme or reason. Like, oh, D13, is D21 close to that? It could be literally anywhere. Except I just found D21. That's hilarious. I don't know how big it is, but I'm just going to click here. And of course, the D21 apparently is also over here. So yeah, useless to try to find the D roads, but I was correct about France. So I was almost incorrect about France, but it's still in France. All right, that's funny. Ooh. I do think this is Cyrillic. An 8. Now, I have no idea if this is fake meta, but it has never gone wrong for me. If I see Cyrillic and a phone number starting with a singular 8, I am always like in this area of Russia. Now, I'm about to be proven horribly wrong. Yep, but it was still Russia. I think actually I have had down here with 8 before, but it's usually up here. I don't know why. And again, could be completely fake, but I don't think I've ever gotten wrong with at least saying it's Russia. All right, well, that was it. I don't think I want to do another one because now we're at 26 minutes into this video. So let's move on to the Polygonle. Hope you enjoyed the Geoguessr. I know it's a little bit different. Let's do these two. Oh, sorry, let's do these. These two repeat and these two repeat. What do I want to put there? Okay, let's try ing. And let's put an I here, because that's what repeats. And actually, there's a new feature, which is kind of fun. Actually, let's turn on Hexpert, and let's turn on that new cursor type, multi. So now when I select any of these cells, and I type I, it'll fill it into both, and that should be nice. This feels like something I should be able to do. I want like double S and then an L here. Is fizzling a word? I know fizzing is a word. Fizzling is a word. All right, I was right about the I. There's an L somewhere. Maybe it's double L. That could make sense. But there's always going to be an issue of what goes between this double consonant and this letter. What if it was an A? Like making an AI. I don't know if I want to fill that right now, though. What if we end in ST? Oh, I want to do silliest, but that doesn't work. This doesn't seem to work. Silliest. I know that's EST. And it's SILLIEST is what that is actually. I know, but I was wondering if there was an alternate spelling or something. I don't think it works. In fact, I don't even know if L works at all here, but it feels like the next thing to do. I don't like the AI there for some reason. But what else would do that? Mill. I wonder if it's two words slapped together. You know, when you get pies from the mill, you get your mill pies. It was worth a shot. You get your ties from the mill, your mill ties. I like this IES actually. You gotta tie your pills together, your pill ties. You're tying your pickles together. The dill ties? No. Will you tie? No. Will you pie? Will you make pie? Please make me pie. I love pie. What's your favorite kind of pie? Leave a comment now with your favorite kind of pie while I struggle with this. I think my favorite pie, I waffle between pumpkin pie and apple pie. I can't ever decide, but it's one of those two for sure. I might have to do a filler. I can't think of anything. It's going to be silly if I was that close, but still. All right, so we're gonna turn off Hexpert, and we're gonna turn off multi-cursor, and we're going to do a filler, and I'm gonna at least try L somewhere. Let's see, what do we want to do? Robustly is all new letters. It doesn't try L in this spot, but I still think it's helpful, so we'll just do that. So I's go here, SI. And you can now hold shift if you want to switch to the multi-cursor, so we can still try L here. We've significantly narrowed down what can't be in the word. Have you ever gotten mill sick before? You get sick, but you still have to go to the mill? You got sick at the mill? You take pills when you're sick. That's pill sicking. What about side? We've been on the will side, or the pill side, or the dill side, mill side. I still can't figure this out. How's machine looking? Machine's looking fine. Let's do it. Or machined, I mean. Whoa, okay, so we got a bunch of letters. Let's still look at L's there for now. Hillside. Oh my gosh. I didn't try hillside. I tried pillside, millside. Oh, you're all laughing at me now. Okay. Ball game is fun. 100 words exactly. All right. This video is going long, so let's not stare at that. Let's go to the mini. I like double L at the end of that. Maybe double S. How about a miss? It's not small. It could be stall. Really? Shouldn't this be obvious? Shawl? Okay. SH always gets me. How many words were there? I bet there were a bunch. 214. Alrighty. Oh, I didn't do Hexpert on that, but that's fine. I did Hexpert in... We know it was Hexpert. Let's do the symbol. Blaze. Oh, another day for Toxin. Whoa. I don't know if that's ever happened. I don't have a third word. Let's come up with one. So I guess there's probably a U or a Y in the word. Let's maybe try both letters. Actually, if we do like scrum, then we can see how that works out. Scrum is pretty nice. All right. Do we think there's any world in which this is CR? No, I think we got to use the U, and I think maybe RU would make sense. Though it could be really anything. Could even be US or UM. But let's look at RU first. PRU, DRU. What? Look at the letters we have left. Darn it. Okay, so I got the U correct. This is an M. Oh, it's an ummy word. Okay. Wait. It's not an ummy word, but this is MY. Yeah. Because, wait. No, it's M. Wait. This has to be M. Because in Scrum, right, this letter is S. Since we know this is a U, this letter is S. It can't be... Wait, it can't be R because it would have been the plus sign. It can't be U because this was the U. And so it must be M. Okay. And then this is Y at the end. So it can be, oh no, and then this letter must be H, which makes no sense to me. Oh, alternatively, this was CR, K, and then we end with, no, because we didn't do C again. Never mind. Okay. So it is UM, so UM, and then it's not S. So it's H. This is why I was like, maybe I read it wrong. This is not the U or Y because those got placed. And it's not the S because otherwise the S would be pointing here in Scrum. So it's the H. This letter has the blue moon here. We tried S there, it's not S. I don't think we've tried H or C there. There we go. It's CHY. That's way better. Dutchy. Okay. Sorry for getting confused. It happens. I missed that the C was still possible here. Is obviously what happened. M made no sense, but I think I went straight for the double M because I was like, ooh, that's what happened, but obviously that's not what happened. So cool. But then I got stuck with that M. Let's do the Fusele. Oh, this is a long video. Okay. We are starting with Dutchy, except we're not because we can't use 4 out of the 5 letters. So we are starting with style. We had that earlier. All right, there's a T somewhere. Track. Nice. So we know the T goes here and the C goes here, which is great because we don't get info there anyway. What goes TC? TCH? So it's an Utch trap. How about Dutch, since we had Dutchy before? Ditch. There we go. Oh, Dutchy would have been such a good start. Let's just not allow you to do 3 out of the 5 letters in our initial guess. All right. Let's do the blind version. We're going to start with ditch, not Dutch, ditch. All right, our first letter is I, T, or C, and we end with H. So I'm thinking T here and then SH. I know that this word has to be backwards, but I'm trying to think what the word would be first. Is there a way for me to guess at least this S and this T with a backwards word? Asset would work. That's not terrible. Let's just give it a try. Yeah, that's not bad at all. T, SH, and then there's an A somewhere. Trash. Nice, got it in 3. Perfect. All right, well, Fusele went way faster than normal, which is good because this video is now 39 minutes long, but that'll be it. Let me know how you felt about Geoguessr. Do you want me to do that again in the future? Because I am absolutely willing to. I had fun. I hope you had fun, and if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.